friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Batel from Batel's Kitchen, and today I'm super excited to be back with a new video, which is actually a continuation of a video I just posted a few weeks ago of how I set up my table for Rosh Hashanah. It's basically a table decor, and you guys seem to love how I actually prepared the little challah roll, the individual one with a little honey in the middle. So today I'm going to be showing you all the instructions, how I actually prepared it. I saved a little piece of dough for my regular challah that I bake every Friday for Shabbat. And just follow along, and I'm sure your guests are going to love it, and your holiday table is going to be absolutely stunning. So if you're new over here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post a new recipe or a video every single week, and all the instructions and everything that you need to know is going to be in the description box below. So let's get started. We're gonna start by dusting our surface with flour, and I used way too much flour. It was really hard to roll the challahs, so you can use way less, or you can use oil spray if you prefer. So I saved a piece of dough from my regular challah dough that I make for Shabbat every Friday. You can keep it in the fridge, you can make it fresh, whatever you prefer. And today we're just gonna make 6 rolls just for the sake of this video, because I wanted to show you how I make those rolls. So if you wanna make many more, keep a bigger piece of dough. So we're gonna cut them into 6 pieces, and if you want to have really beautiful and gorgeous and very impressive challah rolls, I recommend that you actually measure the quantity on a scale and keep the pieces more equal and more precise. Now that we have the dough cut up, we want to make strands, and it's very easy. You can either roll them, or you can roll them between your hands or on a surface, whatever is easier for you. But the bottom line is that we want to get long strands. So after they have set for a little bit, it is easier to stretch them and make them longer. And we are going to start actually making the challah rolls. So it's very easy. All we have to do is basically twist them. So we're just going to roll the strands one on top of the other until everything is twisted. You can make them more loose or more tucked, whatever you feel like. But the most important thing is that when we get to the edges, we want to tuck the bottoms really, really well to one another so that they don't open during the baking. And we're going to continue. We're going to make sure that the strands are long, and we're going to start to twist one another. And of course, the top of the strands has to be really, really tucked very well. We're going to continue to twist, 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 and eventually close them up just like we close a bagel. And we're ready to put it to the side. Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to finish to twist all those little challah rolls. And from here, all we have to do is actually grab something that we can put inside this cavity. I found that the most practical and easiest way to keep those cavities really neat and clean is to use silicone muffin cups. So I took some avocado oil and I sprayed the bottom of them. And now we are actually ready to start to place the challah rolls onto a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. So we're going to transfer the rolls and put into each cavity, those silicone muffin cups. And now we're going to make the egg wash. Today, the egg wash that I'm using is vegan. It is plant-based, so we're taking some soy milk and a little bit of honey. And it is basically easier if your milk is actually on the warmer side. So I placed it in the microwave just for a few seconds so that the honey melts into the wash. Now it's very easy. We're just going to brush everything, or if you want, you can use an egg if you prefer. But the honey is going to give a really nice shine. So we're just going to make sure that everything is really brushed very thoroughly. And we're going to place it into the oven, and we're going to bake it only for about 15 minutes or so. We definitely don't want to overbake them because they have a tendency to dry out because they're pretty thin. If you want to keep them more fluffy, you can make the quantity a little bit bigger so you have bigger challah rolls. Now that we have those beautiful individual challah rolls, we're ready to serve them into the table. I actually prefer to serve them as close as possible to the meal, and you can also keep them in the freezer until you're ready to serve them. So we're going to take those silicone muffin cups out of the challah rolls, and now that you want to set up your table, we're going to place challah roll into each plate, and to that we're going to make a little honey jar, either plastic or whatever dish you have. And now that the guests or the family members are ready to dig into the honey, they don't have to wait for the host. They can just rip open the challah, the individual challah, dip it into the honey, and feel so welcomed and feel like somebody had extra step to welcome everybody and make the table so much more festive, so much more elegant. And it's really not something that took too much time to prepare, and it makes everything so much more special and inviting and festive. I hope you guys are going to love it and give it a try. Let me know in the comments below.
That's it for today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're gonna give this challah tutorial a try. If you did, don't forget to let me know in the comments below. And I want to wish you a happy and amazing and sweet and healthy new year. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.